Cornstarch, cornstarch, cornflour or maize starch is the starch derived from the corn grain. The starch is obtained from the endosperm of the corn kernel. Cornstarch is a popular food ingredient used in thickening sauces or soups, and is used in making corn syrup and other sugars. History. Until 1851, cornstarch was used primarily for starching laundry and industrial uses. Use. Cornstarch is used as a thickening agent in liquid-based foods. It is mixed in with a lower temperature liquid to form a paste or a slurry. It is sometimes preferred over flour because it forms a translucent mixture, rather than an opaque one. As the starch is heated, the molecular chains unravel, allowing them to collide with other starch chains to form a mesh, thickening the liquid. It is usually included as an anti-caking agent in powdered sugar. Baby powder often includes cornstarch among its ingredients. Cornstarch when mixed with a fluid can make a non-Newtonian fluid, for example adding water makes soot-like and adding oil makes an electrorheological fluid. A common substitute is arrowroot, which replaces cornstarch on a 1-to-1 ratio. Cornstarch added to a batter which coated chicken nuggets increased oil absorption and crispness after the latter stages of frying. Cornstarch can be used to manufacture bioplastics. Cornstarch is the preferred anti-stick agent on medical products made from natural latex, including condoms and medical gloves. Food producers reduce the production cost by adding high amount of cornstarch to the food, for example to cheese and yogurt. This is more common in USA where the Congress and the Department of Agriculture subsidize it and reduce its cost to the food manufacturers, to less of the actual production cost. Cornstarch is used to supply glucose to humans who have glycogen storage disease. Without this they would not thrive and thus die. Cornstarch can be used starting at age 6–12 months, which allows feeds to be spaced and glucose fluctuations to be minimized. Manufacture. The corn is steeped for 30 to 48 hours, which ferments it slightly. The germ is separated from the endosperm and those two components are ground separately. Next the starch is removed from each by washing. The starch is separated from the corn steep liquor, the cereal germ, the fibers and the corn gluten mostly in hydrocyclones and centrifuges, and then dried. This process is called wet milling. Finally, the starch may be modified for specific purposes. Names and varieties: called cornstarch in the United States and Canada. Called cornflour in the United Kingdom, Ireland, Israel and some Commonwealth countries. Not to be confused with cornmeal. Often called maizena in the Netherlands, Belgium, France, Germany, Finland, Austria, Italy, Portugal, Brazil, Norway, Denmark, Slovakia, Sweden, Switzerland, Spain, South Africa, Latin America, and Indonesia, after the brand. See also, amyla maize, high amylose starch, bird's custard, the English custard based on cornstarch, invented in 1837, waxy corn, waxy maize starch, corn syrup, corn ethanol, modified starch, potato starch, tapioca starch. References. External links: American Corn Refiners Association.